Yo, what's up, guys? This is Why Not Be Reckless, aka Why Not Be Casting, and I'm kind of a freaking big deal. If you don't know, now you know. As you saw from the thumbnail just now, you're about to see one of the craziest Halo 3 2v2s matches ever. It's absolutely insane. It's going to be part one of a two-part match, and the first 30 seconds of it is going to be Bubudubu and Falcated already up 2-1 in a best-of-5 series, trying to put Fantasy and Str8 out. They were being an absolute nuisance in the first 30 seconds of it. Str8 and Fantasy managed to tie up the game, and we actually end up going into a replay of the pit. So I promise you, this is going to be worth the wait. Just watch the whole entire video, and you're gonna see why. Icy have the advantage here where they can just play it slow, but Bubudubu just gave Str8 the information that he needed. They know exactly where Bubudubu is at, but the shots are coming in. Fantasy a little bit out of position here with the overextension, tries to go in, and if Fantasy gets the snipe, he puts Jesse down, and we are tied up at 20 apiece. 18 seconds on the clock.
I cannot. I don't know what to say. Fantasy chow that, the ego chow, and hits the snipe on Bubudubu. I'm at a loss for words right now. 5 seconds left in this game. Fantasy hitting a crazy shot, a crazy snipe onto Bubudubu to tie this game up, and this will be a replay. Fantasy. The play of the game was the rechow and the quick scope onto Bubudubu. Oh my god.
My heart, this is not good for my heart. I'm gonna have to see my doctor. I'm gonna have to recalibrate some meds or something. My gosh, that was incredible. Seeing Fantasy reach out, wow, one shot, and ends up pulling it off with the headshot on Bubudubu was absolutely incredible, tying up the game. But there was multiple incredible plays. Bubudubu grabbing that sniper towards a Mauler side and just shutting everybody down. We saw some great snipes by Fantasy earlier in the game as well. That burn, not that burn, but that grab and that stolen custom by Bubudubu right in front of, I believe it was Str8. He was right there, and somehow Bubudubu had the awareness to slide by him, grab the custom right as it was coming up. There were multiple plays made that game, and it all results to a tie. How anticlimactic. And we're going to go into another pit. Icy still up 2-1 in the series.
Loading back on to game number 4, Pit Team Slayer. We just saw that insane replay right now, and we're going to run it back. Overshield is on spawn. Fantasy looking for the grab, trying to avoid the burn, but has to burn it at the 43-second mark. Falcated has a sniper rifle, takes down Fantasy with the snipes. A good start for Bubu and Falcated. And right now, if you're Bubudubu, no reason to make any unnecessary plays. Just let Falcated hit some shots with that sniper rifle. And actually, those rockets have been gifted to Bubu.
Yeah, that kind of changes things up a little bit. 1-0 lead in favor of IC at the moment, and Bubudubu just watching the weak side flanks coming from either Green Hall or Long Hall. He does get some information on Str8, who might have that sniper looking down Long Hall, and Bubudubu. I was about to say, this is about to be a ballsy play by Bubudubu to play with the Rockets, but he's going to stop right here at the 50-yard line and just wait for somebody to make that mistake.
Bubudubu spots Str8, who hits a really important snipe onto him, forcing him to back down with a rocket. And not only that, but he actually wasted a rocket as well. So only 3 rocket launchers left in the chamber for Bubudubu as they are holding on to a 1-0 lead, almost a minute and a half into the game, Tony. And this has been a lot slower than the first time around.
And I do want to make sure everybody understands that was a tied up game, so we're going into a full reset at the moment. We saw a tie earlier on the same exact map, and we did a full reset. It was probably one of my favorite series that we've seen so far, and we're seeing it once again. Pit, it just seems, as I talked about it before, this entire series, but especially on this map, Pit, it's just about making as little mistakes as possible. There's too much chemistry, too much firepower on both of these teams. You make a mistake, they will punish you.
Now, this is where I want to see Bubudubu be with the Rockets, right? You see him rotate into Sword, pick up that easy kill onto Fantasy, and now establish some presence. But Str8 takes down Bubudubu with a nice snipe of Falcated. Once again, sitting up on that S2, sitting in the back cave, taking down players left and right. He's doing such a great job and providing such an important service to this team right now. Just being the eyes overseeing the entire map. And Falcated takes down Fantasy, allows Bubudubu to get the overshield. Falcated with a nice double kill. Bubudubu with a sniper rifle of his own, and that overshield has been burned. Falcated, golly. Oh my god, Falcated continuing to absolutely dominate with the sniper rifle, and Bubudubu, all he has to do is just stay alive and distract some players, maybe hit some snipes of his own, almost gets that double kill, but this is turning into a wild game right now as Bubudubu on fire. These kids are not missing.
Yeah, I have one bullet left. Yeah, I'm going for that.
You know, in the fighting game community, we call the first matchup a play that we call it downloading. Is when your opponent tends to not go all out, but he's downloading the enemy's strats and downloading exactly how he's playing and working up a counter strategy. It almost seems like that's what Bubudubu and Falcated were doing. That game number 1 was so close, and clearly they know exactly the way Run It Up want to play this game, because this is a 10-1 lead in favor of IC right now. They're looking to run away with this game and the series.
Yeah, what a difference showing that we're seeing right now after that full replay. Bubu and Falcated just in their bag right now, hitting every single snipe and just making life miserable for Str8 and Fantasy and Bubudubu right now. Just no reason, once again, no reason to overextend. You're in a great position with the power weapon. Just play your role right now, and the cards will fall into place. Bubudubu, of course, knows that better than most people. One of the best players in Halo. Obviously, we've seen him dominate the circuit, Halo 5, and any Halo title for that matter. And right now, he's just putting on a show with the sniper rifle. Fantasy wisely backing down, doesn't want to give him any more opportunities to hit some headshots like we've been seeing him and Falcated put on a show so far in this game 4.
7 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock right now, which, I mean, time may be a factor at this point. I mean, we saw it be a factor in the last game, and it looks like Bubudubu and Falcated are perfectly content with slowing things down at the moment, as Fantasy trying to make a play going up the lift, ends up taking down Bubudubu, and Falcated coming in for the cleanup, and we have a 1v1 battle between Falcated and Str8, but Bubudubu spawning right behind his teammate.
Rockets and overshields in the hand of Str8, but I believe the overshield was taken down. So Str8 alive in Bubudubu's courtyard with the rocket launcher now. Fantasy there to help him out and able to take down Bubudubu. If they can kill Falcated right now, that would be huge, but Falcated able to clean up that kill. And I believe this player S1 is going to be trapped. That Str8 has nowhere to go, and Bubudubu takes him down. So sniper rifle back in the hands of Falcated, and this game is in complete control of the red team.
You called it. You said Bubudubu and Falcated were going to take the series, and man, I mean, it's looking like they just might. Fantasy and Str8 have to make something crazy happen at the moment. Luckily, there's still time on the clock. Luckily, the scoreboard hasn't gotten too out of hand just yet, even though it's heavily swayed onto this IC roster. Right? There's something that can happen here. Goofy, what if you're that coach, if you're that player, if you're that IGL, what are you telling your team that you have to do to come back in this game?
Get the overshield, plain and simple. If you have any shot of coming back, you need to take out both members, Bubudubu and Falcated, and not give up a trade. And then you need to start a snowball effect, right? So, like you said, Tony, plenty of time left in the game, but only 10 kills left to go, and Bubudubu and Falcated will eliminate Str8 and Fantasy from this tournament. And if you have to do one thing right, it's controlling the power-up. It's controlling the overshield, because snipers and rockets run rampant. We know that. It's the overshield timing. It's the control of the overshield that really makes an opportunity for some snowballs.
15-5 lead-in, still in favor of IC, as Bubudubu catching Str8 with his pants down right there and sniping his head off. Falcated also has another sniper, puts down Fantasy. The no-scope comes in. Bubudubu goes in for the ego challenge, and at this point, they're just looking too good right now. They are too comfortable. Falcated and Bubudubu, since the start of this pit game, a V2, if you will, have not been on their back foot even one time.
Nah, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it's one of those deals right now where you allowed Bubudubu and Falcated to, like you said, Tony, get comfortable way too early in this game. And when players like Bubu and Falcated get comfortable on a game, it's very hard to stop them, right? So now they have the confidence, they have the chemistry going, they got the control of the weapons. Look at this. He's not even getting shot, and he's at the opponent's drain, shooting amazing rockets right there. Take some notes, Puckett, as Bubudubu putting on a show with the power weapons, 19-6, and this one is looking like it's going to come to a close very soon. Falcated doing what he does, sniping people's faces off. Fantasy learning the lesson the hard way. Bubudubu barely missing that snipe. Hits the nice body shot, and Str8 forces him to back down. Fantasy in the line of fire, though. Manages to stay alive.
catching a different angle here, and I want you to know Puckett's DMs are open, so I'm gonna make sure I send him a clip of you saying that you're not gonna go after Puckett like that and get away unscathed as the rocket comes in from Bubudubu and ends up with it. Looks like that was going good, and Falcon gonna be taking heavy damage as well. Str8 getting the no-scope and then the melee. Str8 getting a beautiful double kill, but look at the scoreboard. It is a 12 kill lead in favor of IC.
I'm really surprised Bubudubu didn't get that kill with the rocket there. It looks like he was surprised too from his face cam. Nice grenades though, taking down Fantasy. Str8 with the headshot. Maybe Str8 can get a couple spawn kills on Bubudubu, but look on the other side. Falcated picked up their sniper rifle. Str8, like I said, getting that spawn kill on to Bubudubu. But fortunately for him, Falcated has gotten the opponent's sniper, and he's just going to be a thorn in the side of this blue team right now.
And let me tell you right now, this is not just a game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a message that Bubudubu and Falcated are sending to the rest of the elimination bracket, saying that we are here. We are poised to make another run to make it back into the grand finals. They have played this pit literally perfectly, as Str8 does get the double no scope and puts Bubudubu down. But look at the scoreboard, 21-12 lead, still in favor of IC. They only need 4 more kills to end this game and the series.
Yeah, nice little stretch here from Fantasy and Str8, but it may be too little too late, as 4 kills are left to go in the game for Bubu and Falcated. Str8 taking him down, though. Bubudubu falls to a nice headshot, and now Falcated left alone on the other side. Bubudubu once again spawning solo with no help here. So if there's ever an opportunity and a small percentage of a chance that I would give to Falcated, to Fantasy and Str8, it's right now. You got to spawn kill Bubu and force Falcated to come back to your base, and just like that, Falcated tries to come back to help Bubudubu. Fantasy uses a bait and takes him down. Now Bubudubu choosing to move up on the map. Str8 got to hit the snipe, hits a good body shot. Falcated spawns S1, and this is a 7-kill game, and make that a 6-kill game, Tony. I'm not gonna say it's over just yet. And now Falcated gets taken down. To one shot, Bubudubu gets spawn sniped. 21-16, make that 21-17, and Str8, oh my god, one kill onto Bubudubu. This is an insane comeback right now from the blue team. Bubudubu lifting on his spawn, gets taken down to 1 shot. Falcated forced to push into his flag, and this is so dangerous for Bubu and Falcated. Oh my god.
I literally, I was going in my head, I was like, no, this is not impossible, but it's highly improbable. But now it's definitely possible. It's looking good. If you're a fan of Str8 and Fantasy, they're only down by 4 kills. They would have to play near perfect Halo at this point, because Bubudubu and Falcated have a lot of themselves the ability to make some mistakes, but that's another mistake as Bubudubu goes down. Falcated going 1 shot and forced to back down, and it's only a 3-kill game. But look at the timer, 1:32 seconds on the clock. Fantasy gonna hit another snipe. Falcated goes in for the cleanup kill, and in a 1v1 battle against Str8, he can put it out of reach by winning that piv.
23-20, Falcated alone on the side of blue team, and he gets taken down, Tony. This is a 2-kill game. What seemed to be a blowout is a neck-and-neck nail-biter right now. 23-21, 1:09 seconds left in the game. Bubudubu and Falcated are on the back heels right now. They are actually the ones in jeopardy of blowing this game. Number 4, it's a 1-kill game. 23-22, snipers on spawn. What am I witnessing?
In Halo 3 pit, when it rains, it pours, and Fantasy and Str8 are snowballing on top of their opponent, Bubudubu and Falcated. They're currently only 1-kill game between the two juggernauts. 40 seconds on the clock, and Str8 trying to get the cleanup kill on Bubudubu, who is being ever so elusive. There it goes, the double snipe coming in, and we are tied up at 23 apiece. 30 seconds left.
No shot. There's no shot that this is reality. This is not happening, Tony. This game is all tied up with 20 seconds left to go. 23-23, 15 seconds left. Bubudubu Falcated stuck in their base. Bubudubu gets down to 1. Fantasy snipes him. 24-23. Look at Bubu's face. This is a meltdown. The overshield is up. Str8 will be grabbing the overshield. Actually, he does not get the over. He has sniper. He's trying to stay alive. Bubudubu takes him down. 24-24. 1 kill left to go, and it's a tie. It is a tie. As 24 all, we are running it back one more time. I am literally mind blown right now, Tony. And for everyone watching at home, I've never seen a comeback like that in a 2v2 pit game. Oh my god.
Dude, that takes the same amount
I-
of time of just holding forward.
What, Goofy? I don't know what I'm witnessing right now. That was a dominant performance by Falcated and Bubudubu throughout the first, I want to say maybe 75% of the game, and then out of nowhere, Str8 in Fantasy says you can never count us out. Just when it looked literally impossible. I think at one point it was a 13 kill game. They made the biggest run and probably one of the best runs that I've seen in my short casting Halo career. That had to be one of my favorite games that I've ever commentated. So as you saw, just like in that first 30 seconds that ended in a tie, this matchup also ends in another tie. So we go into another replay where Str8 and Fantasy would not go down easily. Part 2 of this video is going to be in the description down below. By the way, that was professional player Goofy that was co-casting with me. He's an absolute natural. Make sure you check him out. I'm going to leave a link to his socials down below as well. So make sure that first link you click on, that's going to be part 2 of this video so you can see how this series ends. And then right below that, I'm going to also have Goofy's social, his Twitter and his Twitch, so you can check him out because he obviously does fantastic work. But yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. By the way, if you like this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe, notification bells turned on, and drop some comments down below of what you want to see in the future.